Hey y'all, I was waiting to put the link in because she was showing that book again for Jude. So that's Swanee. Technology is just, about the most stressful thing there is anymore, besides family. Oh, good. Laura Kai said that she's still on the other channel. She said, I'm back. Got phone call from my dad just in time looking for my phone. Perfect time, and my dad's scan showing his cancer tumor finally started to die. That's great news. All right, I'm going to pop this in, and I'm going to tell Luz. So, Lisa, I'm about to go crazy with this camera drama with the other camera. I still don't know what was wrong with it. And I had to upgrade to Windows 10. And when I upgraded to Windows 10, my tools went away, my tools for the camera. And so I deleted it the right way to take the whole camera system off and reloaded with this new camera. Well, the tools still won't open with StreamYard. I can open the tools, but they're not connected to what I'm doing in StreamYard. Hey, Tammy, and I have not been able to figure out how to get that to work right. Hey, Beth, how are you? So it has been about to make me crazy. And I can't tilt that way. That light's shining in it. And I hate my daughter's laptop. And I have to remember never to touch the screen because it's a touch screen. And there's a booster, the big house, which is about 30 yards away. In the window, they have a booster. And it boosts to a box that's on my porch outside. I'm on the internet every day and never have problems until I start trying to do this. And some days I can be on for 10 hours straight and it's fine. Nothing's wrong. And then other days it's like this where it's one thing, nothing wants to work right together. So I don't know what the router is. It's in my neighbor's house. I'm going to have to try to get that information from them. But I have the Logitech. I just got a brand new Logitech 920. I think it was the same brand that I had, and it's still doing the same thing. I can't get my tools. That's what makes me crazy. It should be simple. I should be able to click on my tools and have it be connected to what I'm doing on StreamYard, but it's not. And it did before I upgraded to Windows 10. Who's the saying? Follow us to pearls. Of course, I can't promise it's going to be better. Get here. Hey, Curly. I've never had that problem. I mean, the guy that used to live across the way, I'm gonna take some pictures. Actually, I'm gonna do a little video one day on the outside and show. I don't know if we're on Facebook. I don't know if we're showing. I don't think we're showing up on Facebook. But he was on the internet selling all the time. Had a lot going on. The lady behind me that lives in the same building. I don't even know if she's not even here. Now, they could be on it in the house on television, but there's only 2 of them over there. So it's not like they've got teenagers or, younger people that are on a device all the time. Oh, good. Oh, you were talking to Tammy. Sorry. Let me page up. I'm trying to keep an eye on the bottom. No, it's. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to do that. Now, they did say something at one point about finding out if they could just have a router put in here on their same, their same internet. But I'll have to look into that. But my keyboard was right side up. And hey, Allison. But I'm going to take my computers down to, they're both older. Both of my computers are older. So I'm going to have to do some upgrades at the first of the year, but I just can't afford to do it right now. Okay. Hey, Dolores. I sent Luz the link so that you could be back on as a moderator. You may check to see if she sent that to you, Dolores. I'm hanging in there. It's stressful, though. I don't like drama. I don't like stuff. I'm okay. I'm going to be fine. I'm praying. Hey. Now I need to find the channel under mine because I don't really want to watch all these commercials on what they're doing. You guys know that YouTube is now monetizing your channel. They're commercializing your channel, and you get no monetary income from that, whether you monetize your channel or not. I know I said that all garbled, but I know. Let my channel up here. There we go. Okay, there we go. There's Luz.
Hi, I'm back.
There you are.
Sorry, I was waiting.
All right. I was looking at my laptop trying to get the channel back up over there on the new location. That's right. And I tell you what, if I have to watch one more commercial where the overweight woman is pulling the skinny thing up over her body, I'm going to just pass out. I saw your message, Laura. That is so wonderful. And I'm so happy for you. There's going to be somebody that's going to come up with an option. I know there will be.
Oh, beautiful. I'm sorry.
Soon.
I read Laura's message. That's wonderful.
Yeah. Yep. See, I am still pixely on YouTube. But what I'm going to do is take everything down to my computer, guys, and tell them what my problems are with it and see if they can help me figure out how to make this work better, because it's so annoying. And I can put my hand down. Let me find something that's very contrasty and put that down and see if it clears up. But it looks great on StreamYard. Well, Laura, we're going to just be praying. There's a he's on YouTube. It's called Chris Beat Cancer. And there's a lot of
Hi, Tammy, welcome.
In his protocol, there's a lot of the foods that you can eat that helps your body fight cancer and other illnesses. And I've heard other people following the protocol. It's called the what's it called? I
Okay,
can't think, but you'll find it on the channel. And yes, it's on autofocus, and I can't change it. But you might want to look him up. It's Chris Beat Cancer. And there's a lot of great information there on the diet, the foods that can help your father's body fight stronger. And it won't let me access my tools, so that's right. So if autofocus was a problem, it wouldn't be clear on StreamYard. Okay, it's clear on YouTube on my channel. Oh, it just went fuzzy. Now it's clear. So with, all right, I'm gonna take some deep breaths, y'all. Drink some water. Drink some water. Hey, Tammy H. We got 2 Tammys in the house. Okay. You guys tell us if it's clear on your YouTube, because it's looking pretty clear on mine. And if I have to keep this little doolally handy to get the contrast, I will do it. Yep, it just went blurry. With my daughter's illness, Laura, and with me aging and different issues, we're just learning how important it is to put good, whole, clean food in your body.
clear.
It
How
went
much?
blurry on.
Yeah.
Is it okay? Well, I have 6 fat quarters, and they're going to be $2 a fat quarter. I got a really great deal on it, so I'm letting you guys share in the good deal. Because typically the upholstery and the drapery fabrics, if I get them in the store, they're a lot more. But when you look up on something at a estate sale or the thrift, yeah. I'll put my hand here and see if that'll do it. Maybe it's my hand and not the pink.
Ladies, the fabric's in.
Okay. I'm going to write that down. Dr. Michael Clapper. Is he on social media? I'll look him up.
Hi, Suze. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Suze. Okay, I'll look him up.
Okay, I put the fabric in.
Okay.
And it looks like anybody's interested.
Yeah, phone block is good. Okay. We'll move on to something else. Do you guys have a wish list? What are you looking for?
I thought we were going to do.
Yeah, you need. I'm sorry.
I thought we were going to do books.
We can do books. We were doing the Simplicity fabric, and I just moved to this one, and then we went down the tube. But I've got books. Is anybody interested in Reader's Digest?
Sue said what fabric?
It's an abstract. It's an abstract medium weight upholstery that I thought would be awesome as a I can't even think the right word, kind of a retro carpetbagger, because it's that good carpetbagger weight. Okay, Shirley. I did, Susan. I still have some. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do, because everybody that's been here for a while just hopped here from the one at our Sale on Luz's channel. I kept having so many problems, we thought we'd switch here to see if that would help. If you'll go over there and take a look, I still have plenty, and then just tell me how many fat quarters you'd like to have. It was kind of right at the end, not at the end, but you know, not at the beginning. So
You also said you'll take that.
well, this to me, okay, this to me is a good carpetbagger weight and feel, but it's more of an abstract retro design, which I thought was pretty neat, different. So this was $2 a fat quarter. Okay, you guys put it back in, Luz. We had that little conversation going on. Put it back in and let's see who actually wants some of this.
Okay,
and I said I had what? 6.
I don't remember what I want.
6.
Okay.
6 fat quarters available for $2 a fat quarter. It's a great price.
Yes, it is. It's amazing.
The Simplicity is new fabric, Susan. It's $3.50 a fat quarter. I got a little, it's $13 a yard. I got a sale on it, but it wasn't a fantabulous sale.
Okay. So whenever you're ready, Pearl.
I'm ready.
You have Jude for 2, and you have Sue's for 1.
Okay.
So you have 3.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Lynn. Yes. Let's see.
Okay, it's in there.
All right.
Oh, Sue said she'll take 2 Simplicity.
Well, there's 3 different fabrics, Suze. You'll have to go and look at it, okay? I don't want to backtrack everybody else. So there's plenty of it left. So after we're done, or tomorrow, you could take a look at that and just shoot me an email and tell me how much you want of each one. I'm afraid we're going to have a revolt if we don't get my butt in gear and get this done. All right. I have books. I have some random books. I have Reader's Digest. I've got at least 5 or 6 Reader's Digest. So I thought for the sewers and crafters, you might be interested in this one. This is not a big binder. It's a smaller one. It is 8.5 by almost 7 inches. And it's the Lutterlock System International. Makes perfect patterns in minutes.
It's just my name. Exactly like my name. I have nothing else to it. I'm sorry. I was answering Sue so she can find my cat.
Yeah, no, I was going to grab your link and put it in.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It might be fast.
on the
Here we
phone.
go.
I have to type in on the phone when I'm on your channel.
All right. Okay, Suze, here it is again, okay? Sorry, I've got a glare on this computer. That takes you right back to that sale. So you can use this as a binder to maybe keep ephemera in or make a journal out of it. But it's got some cool images in here. All of these are patterns and instructions on how to make the patterns. If I were still sewing a ton, I probably would not let go of this, but I'm not gonna be doing that much sewing. So
That is cool.
isn't it cool? It's got all this. I like this side. It's fun, but I like the fashion side too.
Oh, I like both sides.
So it doesn't tell me how many pages there are, but I'm gonna hold it up so you can see. And so let's just do an offer up. You can see how many pages it is. It's got a lot. That's a ton of graphics to use.
Oh wow! Look for the little
We'll
tree.
Do an offer up.
Okay, offer up. How much?
Yep.
Did you put in the link for my account?
I did, but I didn't hit enter.
Okay.
I'm having one of those days. There it is.
There's my link.
Sorry, I typed it, and I could have sworn that I hit enter, but I obviously didn't. So let's do an offer up. We'll start it at $1 and let it run, and they can let us know when they're out. Here is the European School of Design. You can get the receipt from 96. She got the pattern making tool, the pattern making manual. I don't know if that's the tool, but if it is, it's in here. A roller foot, which I do not have, and she paid $151.88. That's a pricey little book here. It was $109.
Okay. Thank you, Laura, for starting us off. And then Jude came in at 10. Shirley got to go up a little bit.
I have a typewriting book too. If I were much younger and still sewing a lot, I would love to try that and see how it does. I don't know why it's so stinking dark on YouTube. Getting some glare. Go to those guys. I don't know if I can do it next week, but I'm going to get down there. If I can get my other daughter over here to stay with Liam, so I have to take him. Or maybe I can get my cousin. She'll let him stay with her for a few minutes. I'm muttering to myself, guys. I'm sorry. I had an embroidery machine. I had another sewing machine. I had a serger, and sold it all. Got rid of it all. 40 years of sewing stuff. You only see Laura's bid.
Oh, well, Jude's in there, you're in there, and then you're
Shirley's
in there.
only seeing Laura's.
Jude is there at 4:57.
Well, I had to make a decision. With my back, I couldn't sit. Nikki G's in for 16 now. I couldn't sit for more than just a few minutes at a time. And I made a quilt for a friend of mine's pastor and his wife, or for the pastor's wife. And it took me I just almost didn't get it done in time for the birthday event they were doing. And I just realized I couldn't. I want to paint. I have to decide, what do I really want to do? I got a little inexpensive sewing machine. Will I use it? Yes. I'll do a little bit with that with my journal making and that kind of thing, but I'm not going to make garments again. Other than I might make something for myself, but I'm talking about heavy sewing. I'm not. So I want to get my paints out.
So Shirley's out.
Okay. Thank you, Shirley.
So now we have Laura Kai, Jude, and Nikki G in there.
Okay.
Laura's there.
What's that sound, Lou? What are you doing?
Stirring vegetables. I'm sorry.
Stirring vegetables. I just wondered what it was. You know, you get curious about sounds. What is that?
It's the metal hitting it's a porcelain bowl. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm curious.
Now, and so far Jude is leading at 2050. So I don't see Laura again, so I'm gonna put last call and 30 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let you know when the 30 seconds are up. So if there's any ninjas in there, go for yours. Sorry, my daughter left the door open. Yeah, you hear everything. I closed it. So it goes to Jude for $20.50. Congrats, Jude. Beautiful book.
Congratulations, Jude. And thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for bidding. Okie dokie. All right. What else have I got that's fun? Here is a book. The cover has got some embossing on it, but it's fairly faint. And you can see the yummy staining and everything on it. It is the report of the bank commissioner from 1908. It's in pretty good structural condition. You've got the aging that you can see. But structurally, it's in pretty good shape. It's from the Office of Company, Boston, Massachusetts.
Okay.
The paper is not your yummy. It's not Yummy Make a Dress.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Luz, I didn't catch that.
Jude is going to gift it to me.
Oh, that's sweet.
Thank you, Jude. Thank you so much.
No.
That is very sweet. And hello there. Sorry.
All right. Let me make a note in here. You know, your daughter may wind up taking and making some awesome garments.
Yeah. And she wants to make garments. That's why she was so interested in helping me with the bags, because she wants to try, so she learns different things as she going along. So thank you, Jude. That's an amazing gift. That's a gift to me and my daughters. So thank you very much. I'm speechless. Continue, Pearl. I'm sorry.
It's okay. This is not the real high quality fabric like paper. It's just inexpensive print paper. But it's great paper to work with. It's not crumbling. It's not brittle. It's in pretty good shape. And I'm trying to see if they put a copyright in here. It just says 1909, 1908. So the book must have been from 1908 and it was printed in 1909. The information, I don't know, annual report.
So what do I put in
I think I need a vacation. Well, I'm trying to decide. Let's do another offer up. We'll start at $1 and see if anybody's interested in it. It's got a lot of graphic, math graphics. If you love graphics, it's got a lot of math in it. A lot of information, different banking institutions. Lowell Institution for Savings, Nantucket. So it's just beautifully aged. The paper is not white. And I'm going to bring it up a little higher. And let's see if we can get it to focus. So you've got Chelsea Savings and Bank. And see, all of this is copyright free. So you could make digitals from this if you chose to. But it's pretty dull and boring reading unless you're into banking information. A lot of foxing on different pages. I don't know that there's anything surprises tucked in here. So this is basically what you got through here. Different savings banks, different banking institutions, and their numbers. Quincy Savings Bank, Salem 5-cent Savings Bank in Salem, Massachusetts. And we'll give it just a little bit. If there's no interest, we'll pull it down and I'll pop something else up. This just was on top.
It's in there, so we're giving it a few minutes.
We've got lots of
How's that?
Grunge.
Already for a while.
Okay, you've got some blank pages and lots of grunge here.
Those pages are going to be
foreign banking associations or corporations. Well, I think if you're doing anything that you want numbers and things in, it would make great paper. And it's got a great cover on it. I think if you took some of that gold, some of that wax, and worked that over, and it's on the back as well. Oh, thank you, Jude. You can't see any pages?
I put in the stop because the timer went out, and we have Laura Kai for 1.
Okay, that's what most of them have on them, Laura.
That's pretty cool.
It's all banking. Okay, Sue, I'll make a note. Thank you. It's awesome fabric.
You can,
So, Laura, do you want this for $1? Okay.
and Sue will take one fat quarter of each simplicity.
Thank you. You do want it, Laura? Okay, fantastic. Thank you. I love that it's going to a good home. All right. Here's some more math. This is Mathematics, a Modern Approach. If you need a good, sturdy book block, it's got some staining on it. And let's see. This is a good gutter. You got an airplane picture there. Modern Aviation. Let's see. This is not an old book. 1965. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Close your eyes, everybody. Okay? Just close your eyes. Because it's going to wobble. If you can't take the mountain to my, can't, you know what I'm trying to say. And I just can't get the words out.
What are we doing with this? Is this the offer up?
No, I'm going to flat price this one.
Okay.
And it's going to be $1. And if somebody feels like it's worth the shipping cost and $1, then it's theirs.
Okay.
Yep, that's important, Jude.
It's still Pixie on StreamYard, but on
It is on YouTube again.
And on YouTube, it's clearer.
It's not on mine.
On mine it is. Now that I charged my phone, I'm holding my charger in while I'm typing, so that this way my phone can stay charged. Because this is the phone I use with no service. I just use it to type into YouTube. It's not my regular phone. Should I put a 1 minute time on this one too? Or
yeah. I mean, it's just got good math stuff in it. If you're looking for something, I mean, I can always cut this up.
Two.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on today, but I'm really pretty sick of it. I don't know. I just Maybe I put it too close. I was trying to put it close enough that you could see it.
Well, when you move it, you got a little pixie for me, but it's better. But that's the stop.
Okay. I may just make some pages out of the page. Throw this with my page back books. And just be done with that. And here's another older book. Let's see if it clears up on. That might be a good idea, Nikki. It's been a tough day today.
Yeah, I agree. We can absolutely do that if you want to, and if not, we'll continue forward. But I love this cover. But can we do this one first?
Sure.
I want to see it.
Well, I hope you can see. I hope everybody can see it.
I don't know if they can, but let's see. Since you had it out. It's a beauty.
This is the Little Colonel's Knight Comes Riding. And you can see that it's coming loose. It's losing its umph there. This is still the page in paper still attached, but it's coming loose from the spine on this side. This page is loose. Boston, the Page Company, publishers. I don't see a date. Here we go. Copyright 1907. First impression was October 1907. Okay, 10th impression. This is the 10th impression from 1919.
Not bad at all.
Lots of yummy. You can see the thread, so you can see that it's coming loose right here. It'd be really easy to take apart. Let me do a quick flip and see if there are any images. I don't think there are. Yep, actually there are. This is the deckled edge pages, and they're pretty grungy. There's another one. Oh, that's yummy. Got some yummy images. Look at that. I'll bet you that's where the tissue used to be, because you can see right here where the tissue was glued down. So
I see her.
There's another one.
I can't make out what's with her.
Thank you, Carla. It's a guy. I'll hold it up. Let me go back to the back, though. Here's a yummy one. And look at the aging right there. And the back cover is still attached. The two covers are attached to the spine, but it's coming.
Oh.
Well, trying to get it to focus.
It's beautiful.
There we go.
I agree.
It needs the contrast. When it's too faint, it doesn't have the contrast. Because camera actually, and our eyes do too, our eyes and the camera focus on contrast.
Okay.
And there's that yummy foxing on that page. Let me see if I can find some more images. You've just got this type throughout the rest of the book. You've got a lot of aging on every page. And you can take this apart with no problem at all. You don't even have to work hard for that. All right, let me see. It's hard with these deckled edges to flip. There we go. Let me see if I can get that up there. And lots of yummy aging on the opposite page. Here we go. Sitting in front of the fire. This would probably work well in a Downton Abbey. Looks like they're about the same clothing and age. And look at that yumminess. Go ahead and put it in, offer up, and start it at $1.
You want a timer or open?
Just leave it open because the lag is so bad. Just leave it open and let's see how it goes. Sorry, I'm
okay.
Just distracted. This has been a distracting day. Some poetry in here.
Hi, Paula. I didn't know you didn't hear me. I'm sorry, sweetie.
It might. Let me see what I've got. Oh, you know what I'll use? Let's see if this will help. It's sitting right here. It's not black, but it's a bright color. Let's see if the contrast between these instead of the two beige items here might make it a little bit clearer. And I'm going to get on the phone in the morning with them and see if I can figure out how to get my tools. Okay, here's this. Oh, this is precious.
This way. I like that one.
This book is ready to just come apart for you. But the pages aren't brittle.
Perfect.
I mean, I'm not flattening it, but it's malleable enough that you know, it's not creaking and cracking when I bend it. Okay, I think there's another image. Nope, it felt like it. The deckled edges make it a little more challenging to flip. Ah, this one's loose.
Very nice. Judith's leading at 14. Ladies, if it goes over the amount you're willing to pay, just let us know when you're out. Cover, please. They want to see the cover.
Okay. This is the one that we couldn't see very well. Looks like she's handing him water out of her hands. She's standing on a rock at a pond. So I'm going to keep my thumb there. You can't really see the spine. I mean, it's pretty dulled out. And then the back of the book is got a lot of yummy aging on it. And it's a cloth-bound book.
Nice.
And then you've got that yummy aging here. It's a cute book.
So we stop for a little bit. I'm going to see if it picks up, and if not, I'm going to put in last call.
Okay. See if we can find some more yummy images to tempt.
Oh, we have Laura Kai at 15.
Got yummy aging on these. You've got a lot of pages that have a lot of yummy aging. Let's see, right here.
Jude at 16. I turned away and turned back. Think I gotta wait a little longer. Pearl.
A little poetry in here on some of the pages.
That's a nice one.
It is.
Really is.
It's hard with this weight paper. Now this is a nice weight paper. it's not as thin as that other book was. That was pretty thin paper. This has a little bit of weight to it. Oh, there we go. Tammy Mendes here. Tammy, you got horses.
I love that cover. Laura Kai is out.
Okay. Thank you, Laura.
Laura said, don't speak too soon, but looking better. And Debbie says, it does look better.
Shh. Don't say anything. It'll go wonky again.
I understand, Laura. We're all the same.
I know, it's hard. Well, it shouldn't be on autofocus. I always take it off autofocus. But it's doing things now that I'm not telling it to do. All right. I think this is going to be the last image. It's got a lot of aging on it.
Okay, Dolores is out. So who do we have left?
Here we go. I don't know if she's going in or going out. Let's see.
That one's really cute too. And that one's showing so clear, both on everything. That's wonderful. I told you, I think you have being on in the daytime. I really do.
And that's it on the images.
Okay. So I'm going to put it back and hit the 30 seconds. So this way it'll be fair. I hit the timer. And you'll hear the timer with me.
I think that would have been a fun book to read. If you have to tell us a little bit about it.
I think it looks good. It's a beautiful book. I'm not looking, I'm just hitting the stop. But what I see is congrats, Jude. That's a beauty.
Yeah.
That's a beauty. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Yes.
And how much is that?
16.
Okay. Fantastic. Thank you, Jude. You're going to love that one. Okie dokie. I have a little ballet book here, Ballet for Beginners. And still got the book cover. That's the front. And that's the back. So if you're going to do a dance book, it would be an awesome cover for that. I don't know what all that is, but that could be used too.
Looks that way. That's what I was just thinking.
Cute little ballerina there. This is from Nancy Draper, Margaret Atkinson. Let's see.
Black and white?
I think so. The copyright's 1951.
That would be really cool to make a black and white journal.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to do a quick flip. There's your contents and see if we see.
And you can get tulle and make your own little tutu. And yeah, here I go. I know I'm over the top. Sorry.
A lot of wonderful images.
Oh, fun, fun, fun.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Let me hold that up so you can see it. Just do the same thing on this. We'll just do an offer up and start it at $1. Those are precious images. Information in here on the history too. That's a pretty one. And it wouldn't have to be a ballet or dance book. It's just got some beautiful images in it.
Well, it does.
Some newer images.
That is so cool.
I never really wanted, I like the lettering here, and this would be great graphics to use if you do a book. You cut out the different words. And here you've got some smaller graphics. Hey, Deb, how are you?
Hi, Deb.
I honestly don't know if I have any French, Laura. I'll have to look and see. I've got several boxes of books stacked up here that need to find better homes. Dance of the Swans. I don't know that I ever wanted to do ballet. I don't remember ever wanting to do it. But I wasn't introduced to ballet when I was younger either, so cute images here. I like to watch it. But I think it looked an awful lot like torture. All the practice. Oh, yay, Laura. No, there's no French in here. You've got a few French words for the positions, but no French writing. It's all in English. Oh, I know it is. I know it's good. But I think to be able to dance professionally, that's like grueling. Daily practice is a part of every ballerina's life. That's why I didn't do it. Trying for greater elevation. Maybe I should keep this in practice. I just don't think my feet are going to let me do that. Le jeté, when perfected, becomes a dainty jump.
So you have no okay.
Yep. Go help your son. Actually, you better wait. You can put a last call in, Luz.
Okay, it's only Laura, and
I know.
Laura, it's Laura Kai, and then she said no because she wanted the French, and so I really don't know. I know she loves ballet, so
Just put in a last call. If nobody else comes in, then we'll put in the stop, and it will be Laura's.
hey, no takers, it's mine.
Maybe that's why I didn't do it. You have to stand in front of a mirror. Is it échappé or échappé? I don't speak French very well.
I'm staring at my phone, wondering what I'm doing. I'm just trying to hit the 30 seconds, but it didn't register. Some days, we all have them, I guess.
Oh, yes.
or senior moments or whatever you want to call it. I'm looking at wondering, so.
Well, that is about it. Still the black and whites. That's really a cool image right there. Demi-plie.
You're looking at it from your photographer's eye.
Yeah, I look at everything with a photographer's eye.
I know. That's why I say that. Now, you gave me some great tips with all that knowledge you have, so that's why I say that. Okay, so I guess it's Laura's.
Okay, fantastic. That was $5, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you, Laura. Now go help your son. I love that image. That's so pretty. I look at it from a photographer's eye and a paint, an artist eye of wanting to paint something. I see things and it's like, oh, I would like to paint that. But that's why I started doing photography, and I'm by no means an expert or professional at anything other than being a granddaughter. Okie dokie, let me put this. I'm trying to make sure I put things where I don't get confused. I do have some cigar boxes. Here's another little Colonel book. This one is The Little Colonel's House Party. The spine is a little, wonky there. You can tell it's starting to come loose. I see a few loose pages. And this is going to have those same kind of plates, if they have any. I'm not seeing. Whoop, there's one. That was a little fragile. Yeah, just do the dollar. Just do the offer up and start it at $1, and I'll hold the images up. This is the same age. Let me double check my copyright, though. Look at that handwriting. Christmas 1900 from your Uncle Kemp. To Master Virgil K. something.
Yes, Carla, she has cigar boxes. And are these the ones that are filled with lace? Or filled with goodies?
I didn't catch what you said, Luz. It cut out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said, are they the ones that are empty or the ones filled with goodies?
Both. I have both.
Oh, look at that.
So 1901 is the copyright.
Oh, I already put it in.
Okay.
1901, ladies.
Well, now it says 1900 here. Boston L.C. Page and Company 1901 with a 1900 copyright. I like it. So let me go back a little bit because it's easier to flip this way. This one is loose.
Nice. That was very clear.
There was only one wild scream after another. You see I'm trying to get it to, there we go. It looks like a bear. It's a bear, Luz. It's a bear.
And to me, it looked more like a lion. Thank you, Jude, for starting us off. There's some goodies in that one.
Oh, this page is coming loose. I want to be careful with that. Isn't that pretty? It says, but we caught the chickens and brought them back. So apparently the chickens got out. That's a beautiful scene. There's not quite as much foxing in this one as there was the other one, but there are some pages where there's some nice yummy stuff going on. I don't think this one has quite as many images.
At the bear going back like I love it.
It's hard with the decal pages. Let me just flip. Lots of yummy there. Some string there. Some nice yummy here. And this paper has a little more rag texture to it. You know, you can feel the warp and the weave of the paper, like with the fabric. So I don't know if there were in the strings are right here. You can take this apart really easily. You're not going to have to fight it. Some yummy aging here. I have not seen any more images. I'm sure there's probably more. Yeah, this is much nicer paper than the other book. There we go. There's another image. And look at the grunge on the back of that. I know. It is crazy. But my signal has stayed the same. This is, I'm glad that I don't have to live in the country the year round.
But it's also later in the day, and the kids are out of school now. And maybe not in your area, but maybe more people using it because they were home.
I don't know.
And they went on to do other things.
Oh, did you? You actually read them too? I have a hard time with the older books because of the dust and the, you know, spores and things. I wind up sneezing my way through it. There's another one. Betty began the story. All right, come on.
So I'm going to put the last call.
Oh, I am too, Jude. I can read anywhere.
Here's the going.
When I don't have a lot going on, I can read 5 or 6 books a week. In the wintertime when I wasn't able to get out as much. Liam, you know, I can't read much during the day with him. But in the evening I can read half a book in a few hours. All right, here's another image.
It goes to Jude for $4.
Okay, great. Congrats, Jude.
Congrats, Jude.
Tell me about it when you read it, okay? Okay, let's see. I have a Better Homes and Gardens baby book. Cut the dust jacket's a little. It's got that nice pebbly. You see the texture? I like that image. I think that's cute. And so I'll just flat price this one for $4. Nice grungy tape. That looks like me. That looks like what I would do. Climb right on. It's got some pretty fonts in it. And some cute little images here. I know you can't see it. It's wanting to glare on this paper. And I don't know if you realize it, but you can take a page like this that has a little bit of a shine and put a light coat of matte medium on it, and it'll help knock down that shine. Or you could put a coat of clear gesso. A lot of cute baby pictures in it. After this, I'll bring out cigar boxes. That baby looks awfully young to be sitting on the potty. But it says, accustom baby gradually to toilet seat by letting him examine it. Stay with him first few times he is placed on it. After that, fasten strap. Leave for a while. I don't think so. That baby looks too little.
Still available, girl.
Okay, thank you. All right. Do you want to see the ones with goodies or the empty one? Empty ones.
Show them both. Show the goodies. And show the empty. Show them. Show it all.
Right. I can't remember who was. I don't remember who was asking about the box that looked like a book. And I'm going to have to move that back up. So close your eyes, because it's going to jiggle. There we go. Oh, come on.
And this is going to be offer up, right?
Yes. There were two people. There were two people when we did the show and tell that had asked about this book. And I don't know if they're here or not. The book box. I'm sorry?
What was the starting bid?
I haven't decided yet. Okay. I was saying there were two people that were interested in this that came to the show and tell before Sunday sale. I remember that there were two people because I didn't let this go that night. That must have been Friday night. So I don't know if they're here. Let me show it. It's just a book. It's a box that looks like a book. Come on, there we go. And I filled it with a few goodies. I put some of the little doilies that I got from Donna Little. And if y'all don't know Donna, and her channel is Donna Little. Every Saturday, or almost every Saturday, she does sales of, she videos it. It's not a live sale, but she shows what she has and how many she has, and then you just send her an email. So don't, was it Jen, do you think? I'm not sure. I know there were two people that asked about it. I know Jen got several of the cigar boxes in a humidor. So there's a little over a yard of this really pretty, and this is a very nice quality. It's hard for it to show up on the camera. It's not wanting to focus. There we go. But the quality of this is much nicer than some of the cottons that you see, and it's got the ruffle on it. Then I put in a card that has 2 yards of 4 different tiny laces. And then I had this embroidered piece that I put in there. And it's a nice size. And then this odd ball looking little thing is a quilt piece that's a flower shape. And it's pink. It's showing up a little corally on StreamYard, but it's not. It's pink. I think I'm going to have to adjust my camera just a little bit. Sorry. To get it all on the table. And so that's in there. And then I have 3 little quilt pieces. And I've got a good many of these little 9-patch pieces. This is green. That's showing up really yellow on my StreamYard. I don't know if
It looks more turquoise.
And I'm
turquoise and
fuzzy again on YouTube. No, I'm going to hold it up as close as I can. The background color behind those flowers is green. And I don't know if I can get it to focus. There we go. Whoop.
oh wow.
See, it's a light green color. It's not yellow.
Oh, it looks like it has some orange and a brown in there.
Orange and yellow. Yeah, orange and yellow and dark green.
I didn't see.
And then this one is
dark green. That's not brown.
No, it's dark green. The leaves are dark green.
Okay. That shows nicely if it's yellow. And then it has some yellow flowers. I see white and a little bit of red. Is that correct?
And the back.
And I'm looking
You've got
at
white.
Yeah. White and a little bit
And the
of
back.
red.
There's no gray. There's no gray.
No. White and a little bit of yellow, red, and the back
is navy blue.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that. I was trying to figure it out. I was thinking
wine. Navy blue. No, it's navy blue.
Oh, that's even better. That would be pretty.
And this is just the blues. And then there's this piece of old vintage table cover fabric. And so that's what's in this box. So if you want to do this, do an offer up, you can start it there. I will have a little bit of a reserve though.
Where do I start?
And started at $1.
Okay. I'm leaving them open. I just wanted, as they see pieces, I wanted to have it in there.
Okay, there is a little bit of a reserve.
Thank you. I didn't write that, but thank you.
I thought these were really cute. I only had a couple of those.
They are.
Thank you for starting us off, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy. It came up on StreamYard first for me.
And this is a seersucker, a little seersucker fabric. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it. I thought that was really pretty.
It is.
And I really like these laces. And let me find something with some color in it. This will work. And these are all vintage laces. I'm going to go from the back. And there's 2 yards of each one. A little bit over 2 yards. Whenever I measure, I try to add a little bit to it.
Nice.
Okay.
Little laces.
Okay, come on. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So there's those 4. It's just on a little Paper Studio card. And then there's a yard of this wide lace. And again, it's a very, very nice quality cotton with just the little embroidered dot. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see the dots. And then the pretty scallop.
Very nice.
And then these are square. I don't know if you noticed that. I know, or if I pointed it out. Or they're rectangles. They're not the round doilies. They're rectangles. And I got a pack from her because I really wanted to have something a little different than the round ones. And I just thought that was pretty. And I like that box. I like the book box. And I'm going to put this in there. It's just a little card, little tag.
Pretty.
My fingers are so cold. This house is going to be chilly this winter. The floors are pretty chilly. The windows are really drafting. But I've lived in a colder house than this, I'm sure. And it doesn't have central heat, so that'll make it. I'm closing my blinds. I'm sorry. They've got the fireplace that's a heater, but the lowest the temperature goes is 68 degrees. So when I've been trying to run it, when it's not that cold, it gets too hot. But they have a little heater. It's I don't know, I guess it's about a 13 or 14 inch box, and it goes down to 50 something degrees. So I like that. I put that in the kitchen. And then I have a little small heater in my bedroom, which I don't like the heat on in my bedroom at night. So I'm okay with it being cooler in there. I just have it where I can turn it on in the morning and warm the bathroom up and warm the room up when I'm getting dressed. Then after that, the other heaters keep it warm. It's not a big space, and it's all open and connected. So that is a funny thing. I don't like light. I don't like to see any lights when I'm sleeping. And they put the icicle lights up the other day. And if I leave the blinds open on that front window, you can see to walk through the living room. It's that bright. So I make sure the blinds are closed. And the lady was so sweet. There's a little teeny tiny bear ornament, and she hung it on one of the bushes low enough for him to spot it. And he did. As soon as they walked over, he spotted that little ornament. And she had put that there for him. And I just thought that was so sweet. That was a little bit too big, but I didn't want to cut any of it off. I wanted you to be able to have it to play with. I need to show this before we get off tonight. It's a really wonderful book that's full of images that would be awesome ephemera. I thought it was really sweet. Their daughter lived here, and apparently she's bipolar, and she has a little girl who's, I guess she's about 2 now, but she was just, they were having a really hard time with her, and bipolar people can be really challenging, but she left and took the granddaughter. And so they have a hole where that granddaughter was. And they're paying a lot of attention to Liam. He's warming up to them now. He can be a little reticent until he knows somebody very well. But she's got a leaf blower that's not one of the big, massive, heavy ones. It's fairly lightweight. And she brought it over and put the charger out on the porch and had it plugged in. And he was so funny yesterday. He took that thing and he walked all over the yard, blowing the leaves. Didn't get them anywhere close to where they needed to go, but it was okay. He was working. And the battery died, and we had to charge it again, and they got it back out again, and he's out there just blowing those leaves like crazy. So funny. And it just tickled her. Yeah, go ahead. She did a little video of him blowing the leaves. I'm surprised I haven't seen it on Facebook yet. They're a nice couple.
My coffee. I think I make the worst cup of coffee on earth.
I need to make some coffee or tea. I've been drinking coffee. I think maybe I need to make some tea. I'm almost out of my decaf coffee.
Stop. And that goes to Dolores at 16. Congrats, Dolores. Hey, Yesenia. Welcome. How are you, my dear?
Luz?
Yes.
Hey, Vicki. Or Yesenia, I'm sorry. Check your StreamYard if you were looking on YouTube, because ours may be different.
Why, you see something else? I'm looking on StreamYard. I see Dolores at 15, then Tammy at 15:25, then Dolores at 16. I see Debbie that says that is Sweet Pearl. Last call. Oh, okay. 16:25. So that goes to, congrats, Tammy. That goes to Tammy at 16:25. Thank you. And I totally missed that. And then my stop.
Yeah. Yeah. It happens. It happens to all of us.
Okay.
But I just wanted to make sure mine and yours were the same, because it can be different.
Yeah, I just missed it.
Yeah. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you for, congrats, Tammy. Congrats. And I'm sorry, I did miss it. I'm going to clean my glass.
I need to clean mine too. Oh, Tammy, I'm going to put this in there too, because you're the bookmark queen. And I'm going to do a cigar box that doesn't have anything in it. This is a really pretty one. I don't think it has anything in it. Oh, it does have stuff in it. Never mind. Let me grab another one. I have a Romeo and a Juliet. It's a very, very beautiful box. It's got the really sweet hinges on it. Sweet as in really awesome. Got the Romeo and Juliet there, and it's got the epoxy. I think that's an epoxy. And you can see the reflection of the camera. I'll show you all the sides. A couple of little, that may even wipe off, may come off. I can't tell. A little smudge right there. And then the bottom, of course, is dirty because it's got that felt. And we can just put this in as a offer up and start it at $1. I will have a small reserve, not a big reserve, but a small reserve. So if anybody's interested in killing, I know there's a little flaw right here. I don't know if that would buff out or not. And a little teeny one.
Hi dear, welcome.
Right there. Oh, what's the size? That would help, wouldn't it? That would be nice if I told you actually how big it was. It could be a little mini one and you wouldn't even know until you got it. It is 8 5/8. About 8 1/4. And it stands. All right, come on. 2 3/4 in height. And I'll put something pretty in it. I'm not going to fill it up, but I'll put something pretty in it.
I'm going to let them play with it, and I'm going to go add some cream to my coffee pearl, okay?
Okay.
Just let it ride a little bit, but add some cream. It doesn't taste good at all. Something.
Hey, Laura, good. You got him all in the house? And now he's chilling. He's like the teenagers that I've had to come home from college. He's eating something, isn't he? Like he hasn't had. It's a cigar box, Laura. It's 8 something by 8 something by 2 3/4 in height. It's a Romeo and Juliet. And it's got a nice resin finish on it if you like that in a cigar box. So these were all just in that big lot that I got. And it must have been apparently really expensive cigars for them to have engraved their name and done a resin box, and handmade in the Dominican Republic. 25 Romeo and Juliet 130th anniversary. That's why it's such a fancy box. Ooh. I'm not going to get to see my older grandson for Thanksgiving. He's gone with his girlfriend up to New York. Her grandmother's not doing very well. So they've gone up there. I don't know anything about cigars, but to me, the box is awfully fancy to sell a $2 cigar. So I have a feeling it might be a more expensive cigar. I talk so much, I get so thirsty. I have to sit on my hands and warm them up. I don't even know where we are. Okay, I'm going to put in a last call. And I'll set a timer. It's going to be a little more than 30 seconds, but it'll be.
How are we doing?
I put in the last call.
Okay.
And
I'm going to hit 30 seconds.
yeah, I got it. I'm almost there with it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
29.
Sorry, my sister needed to go to the bathroom. I took her.
Julieta. You needed a drink break. What kind of drink, Laura? When the college age kids come home. There we go. We can stop now.
Okay.
And that is going to go to Dare B for $9. Congrats, Dare, and thank you.
Congrats.
And I will find something pretty to put in there. Got lots of pretties here. Okay, and I have two small ones that don't have anything in it. And I've got three that have stuff in it. Actually, that one doesn't. Put that on the side. I'm going to do this one first. This one's a loaded box. I know, me too. So it's a 24th anniversary Perdomo cigars. This one's a fairly new box, you can tell. Here's the bottom. The top. And here's the label. I don't know if this will come off. I didn't try. If you're experienced with using Goo Gone and stuff, you might be able to do it. Or you might be able to just put another little panel of something in there. And because of the red 20th anniversary stripe, I packed this with red goodies.
That's cool. That is very cool.
So we have a little bundle of fabrics. I'm not going to take it apart. I guess I can. I can take it apart. I'll get it tied back. I promise. It might not look exactly like this, but it'll be tied back. You've got the little decorated clothespin with the magnet on it. You've got the little rose. And you've got a piece of bandana fabric. May have been a bandana. Somebody cut something out of a bandana. I haven't looked at this. I never undid that bundle. Oh, you can make a banner out of it. This might not go back the way it was. Maybe it will. Okay. So you've got some bandana fabric, and you've got this little vintage fabric. They were cutting V's on this one too. And this is a vintage fabric.
Maybe they were making
They may have banners. And you can just put this one in, Luz. We'll do an offer up for $1. I will have a small reserve. But it's not a ginormous reserve. You don't have to worry about that. He's home till after Christmas.
Do you want me to put it in now, or should I wait till after you finish showing it?
No, go ahead and put it in, and they can be seeing what I'm showing. And this is another piece of that. You've got a fair amount. You've got about 8 by 10 inches. You could get a journal cover out of the 2 pieces easily with pieces that you could use on tags and things out of that. I just liked I wanted to do a red box, and I had all these things that had red. So
very nice.
Oops, get in there. Whoops. I'm going to lay these over here on the side. There's 2 small pieces of this little drapery upholstery. You could do light upholstery with this or heavy drape. And so you can see by the size of the cigar box, that's about 10 inches. This side is about 11. No, it's about 14. And it is. At this point, and 6.5 up here. Just a little wonky. And this is a little bit smaller piece, but it looks like it's not squared off either, but that same, you can see the texture in the fabric. Let's see if I can put this over here to tie it up again. And you've got a little bit of seam binding here. I thought that was all rolled up. It's a little over a yard of white seam binding. And then you've got this cute little package. And I'm not going to open it. You've got a piece of it's machine embroidery on there. Let's see if I can. There we go. You see the embroidery? You've got anchor and some buttons and beads, and then you've got more buttons and beads back here. There's a trefoil. There's a flower, and then there's some gray ribbon, and then it's put together with the. I'm turning it backwards. I'm sorry. The McCall's pattern top to put on there. So got lots of little beads in there. And then another piece of lace. This is a vintage lace. Okay. Here's another small piece of lace. This looks like it's a little over 18 inches. I had some bits and pieces from some other things, and that's what I put in here. And here you've got a pretty doily that is, let's see if I can do this. Let me just lay it down. It's about a 6-inch doily.
Ooh.
And a little piece of, this was on something, pleated on something, a little piece of eyelet. And it's kind of a, I can't say creamy brown. I'm more of an ecru color. The ecru is kind of like a light tan, and that's what this looks like. It's a light tan. And here's another doily, an embroidered doily. And it's an oval. It is 8.5 inches. By 5.5. I think that would be so pretty on the spine, or even inside, you know. I got lots of stuff in here. I try to stuff them as full as I can, as full as the box will take. This is another, it's a piece of lace fabric. It's not something I've ever had before. This is something I got somewhere else. And it is 6. And see, there's even more goodies. 6 by 14. So that piece is 6 by 14. I do too. And here's another piece. This is, looks like a collar. It was a neck, you know, the front piece on a dress or something, or a doily. Could be just part of a doily, but it's a size piece. Let me for half a second, and I'll lay it down on here, and you can get a better idea, because this is a nice long book. So you've got lots of yumminess in there you can cut and use. Okay. And then here's another doily. This one's got a little bit of grunge on it. And it's a circle. But it has got a little bit of grunge. And it is 9.5 inches. Okay. Then here is a piece of, and I won't be touching this long, y'all, burlap ribbon. And there is about a yard of that. And you can see it's got like it's a burlap on the back. And I would have just tossed it, but I thought somebody else could enjoy it and use it. And there's a goodie bag. Well, let's see what we've got in here. I don't know. I didn't look at it. I just put it in the box. There we go. You've got 2 spools, wooden spools. All right, come on. There we go. 15 cents. And another one that they did a little decorating on. You've got a Monopoly game hotel and a piece of chain that is pearls and loops. Let's see if we can get it to focus. It's not going to focus very well on that. Let me put it. I don't want to touch that again, but I'm going to put it on here just to see if it'll. Doesn't like that. Well, it's pearls and a chain. And then you've got this pretty netted lace. That's the back. And there's the front. And there is 1 2/3 yards. Oops, sorry. And that's it. That's all that's in the box.
That's pretty cool. It's a beautiful, beautiful box. So I'm going to put in the last call. And hit the 30-second mark now that you finished showing it.
Okay.
I don't know where we were at or who was at what mark, but that's what I'm going to do. And
yes, we need to put. I didn't put the drop-down information in, Luz, because I was in such a hurry to get it back up and running. So if you don't mind dropping your email, actually, I'll do it because I can get a, actually, you need to do it because I can't, because my hands are full and my brain's not working and I can't remember what your email is. How about that?
That's okay.
I know, my brain is just saying,
What happened? Okay. So I believe we have a winner. I'll put in the stop after I finish typing. Here's my email. And the stop goes to. So who do you see? Let me see. I see after my last call, Lisa at 12, Sue's at 12:50, Lisa at 13, Sue's at 13:25. I see my email. Then I see Lisa Jameson at 14. I see Jude putting in Pearl's email. I see my
thank you.
it goes to Lisa. I'm just checking because my glasses were really dirty and I really didn't see that. And now my glasses are clean. I can see.
Yay, seeing is great, isn't it?
But it is so true.
Mm-hmm.
I can see.
Fantastic. Thank you, Lisa. I hope you like burlap. I'll put that back in there.
While you're selling.
I love that. I think that is so pretty. I'll make sure it's pretty. I'm just kind of tucking it back in there, but I'll make sure it's pretty before I send it. I think that was lower in there too, but I will make sure it's pretty when you get it. Flour. Put that right there, and I'm just going to put it aside. Until we can get a little more done. All right. This is another little bundle that I got. It's not in a box. It's just a bundle that I got from my friend in South Carolina. She does, she puts together such cute little bundles, and occasionally she'll send me pictures and I'll buy a couple, and with you ladies in mind. And so you've got some little angel wings. I'm going to hold it up so you can get a better look at what it looks like. There's a crystal in here, chandelier crystal, and all kinds of little laces and things. So put this one in, Luz. This one is going to have, we're going to need to start this one at $12.
Okay.
But you don't have to go crazy. So you've got some angel fabric, and I think that must have been washi tape that was stuck on there. Trying to see how to pull it apart the best way. It got a little shaken up in travel. You've got one of the little vintage clothespins with a little piece of fabric pinned on there with this teeny tiny, let's see if I can get it.
So Pearl,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to mute, but I am here and I'm listening.
Okay.
I will. I'm working with you, but while you're selling, I'm working on some stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Gonna say, see if I don't want to undo it, because if I do, then I might not get it back the way it is. So I'm going to see if I can slip this under here. That's not working. That's not working, but maybe it'll cause it to. So I honestly don't know how much lace is on here, but I would say it's at least a couple of yards. I'm trying to get it. Come on. There's nothing to, there's no contrast for it to lock onto. That's why I was hoping this would cause it to pop up. Let's see. Put it right there. There we go. This is a very vintage piece of lace on your little clothespin. There we go. That's not bad. And so the lace is about, see if I can find a piece. It's about a ½ inch wide. And you've got about 2 yards on there. Then you've got this pretty crystal, chandelier crystal. It's flat on the back, but then it's dimensional on the side. Pretty little, you know, these aren't that expensive, but it's still pretty. Add some color to it. Another little pretty tattered piece. Somebody in the group has bought from her, but I can't remember who it is. It's Lady Beatrice. And she's in Beaufort, South Carolina, and she has a little shop. And she does little porch sales. And this is just a little bit, that much over a yard, but it's a yard and that much. And then you've got this pretty netted, this is similar to the one that was in the other. It's just a small piece though. Come on, come on. It's snapping on every single line in my hand. I don't know why it can't. Well, keep moving. Let's see what we've got here. We've got a little, it's tied up right here and pinned. So I'm not going to pull it apart, but I'm just going to show you what you're getting. This is a nice, looks like about 8 inches off of a crocheted piece, probably off of a tablecloth or a pillowcase. You've got this cute little pom-pom trim. You've got a vintage napkin. I don't know if it was a napkin. It's long and narrow, but it's got that pretty flower in there. This is 7.5 inches. By 15. So I don't know if it would be considered a doily of sorts. It's got that pretty, all right, my nose is itching, it's that burlap. Yep, it is. It was you, Dare, wasn't it, that you got some things from her? She's got some awesome stuff. See, is that gonna? Yep, yep. See, it's got that little fine kind of open weave to it. Okay, so that's that. We saw that little piece. No, we saw that. You've got that. You've got this pretty piece that's tied into it. Isn't that pretty? Oh, look at that. I didn't take this apart, or I might have kept it. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so you've got that, and you've got that. Let's see what else is in here. Ooh, this is pretty. Look at that. That's a nice long piece. You can cut those apart and use those. Okay, and then you've got this doily. It's just you had all that into that one little there and ribbon. It's a pretty soft silk ribbon too. I don't know if it's silk. Pretty soft ribbon. I can't say I know it's silk because it doesn't have anything documenting that. Sorry, my brain is just getting tired. And that's not all. That is not all. We are not done. Oh, this is big. Like I said, if I had opened this, you probably would not have seen it. But I'm trying to clear it. Okay, this is a cloth. Okay. Look at that. And it's got a piece sewn. Is this a table or a pillow? Oh, well, I think it's a big pillow cover. You can put a pillow in there. And it's got the buttons. So you've got all this yummy, and this fabric feels so wonderful. I mean, there's fabric and you can just touch it. Just like with clothes, you can touch the fabric and know that it's a really fine piece of fabric. So let me see if I can get this where you can see it, and I can measure it in a minute. Let me get that. I'm going to show you the edge. Now there's a little tear there, but you've got a lot to work with right here. Look at that. This is just a fourth of it right here. 1/4 of it. All those little teeny doilies you could cut out of there if you were going to cut them. And it's yummy and grungy and worthy of being cut and used. And here's the center piece. And if that's an initial, I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a B. It's a B. I should have kept that. Can you see it? I'm joking, you guys. I know that I hope you know that I'm joking about keeping stuff because I have too much. But this is a fine linen. Where's my tape measure? Okay. 14 is 29 inches.
Okay.
I'd say it's a 28 by 28 square. Hold it a little wonky. And it's not, we're not done. There's let's see what this is. Whatever it is, it's pretty. Okay, this was a runner. And it's the fine filet crochet with a fine. I don't know if this is considered bobbin lace or if it's filet crochet. Look at the cherubs and the flowers. And look at the teeny lace on the side. And there's a yard, so 36, probably 39, 40 inches in length. And now there is over here, you can see, I want you to see the flaws right there.
Such a beautiful piece.
I'm going to find it where it's. So it's about 12.5 inches wide by about 38 to 40 inches. The lace is still pretty intact around the edges. I think it's just smushed some of the areas. But that is so pretty. But it is coming, the lace is coming off on this side. Several places. But other than that, the crochet is in beautiful shape. See that on around the center of a journal. And you've got the little cherubs or little kids. So I'll get that out of the way, but we're still not done. You've got another crochet doily. Got some grunge on it. So it's really pretty pattern. And it is almost, it's about 8 3/4. It's an 8 3/4. We're still not done. And this is not the last. Isn't that pretty? See if I can get it to. Well. I can't think of what I've got. Let's see if this will help. Go for something darker, but pretty, a little fine in the sheer fabric there. Let's see if this will be a little bit more of a contrast. No, I'm just not going to be able to get it to contrast enough. Yep, flaws. We're all flawed. I don't mind something that's flawed. I feel right at home with it. It's still not going to focus in on that white, but I think you can see the pattern well enough. And it's just a pretty tea towel. And then there is a beautiful linen napkin. Large napkin. The fabric is getting really worn, and so there's a little tear there, a tiny hole there. That's a little schmutz. That's it. That's all that's in. That's all that's in this one.
Okay. So should I put in the last call?
Yes, please. I love that. Between that and this.
I hit 30 seconds.
And then I thought this was a really cute way to do it. And it's probably not going to be exactly the way she had it. Well, it's not going to be the way she had it. Okay, well, that's straight right now. Got this little base. Oh, I forgot the doily.
So let's see. Oh well, I have to wait. The stop went in, but it doesn't show here. There we go. I can go back. Okay, here's my stop. Beautiful linen, last call. We understand. Floors. Love the floors. Crossed fingers. Jude at 20. Congrats.
Awesome. Thank you, Jude. There's the little clothespin. I think I got it. Oh, we need the wings. I think the wings were supposed to be on this little clothespin thing. That's why it was in there. Thank you, Jude. All right.
That is so nice.
Oh, that's nice, Jude.
That is so nice.
Let me put this out of the way. All right. I have all right, come on, open up. I have another cigar box that is stuffed with goodies. And it is 9.5 inches by a little over 8. And it stands inches, almost 3 inches, not quite. I don't know if what's on the box means a lot. The paper thing is here. It does have the engraving here. Grand Finca. The hinges are in good shape. Whoop. And there's the bottom.
I know you're showing it, but when you tell me the starting price, I'll put it in, and we'll just let it go while you're showing it, like the last. If that's okay.
Just do an offer up started at $1 with, I will have a small reserve on it. And I'm blurry on YouTube. Am I blurry? Or are you guys seeing everything okay? Because I'm looking kind of blurry on my YouTube. Hey, Lynn. You.
Hi, Lynn. Welcome, welcome.
So this is a mark. Yes. Mm-hmm.
We're a little bit blurry, but it's still clear enough to see.
Okay, thank you.
It's not like before, nowhere near like before.
Okay, thank you. It's got a little kitty cat attached to the bottom. I got some pretty beads. I got a box full of thank you, Jude. I got a box full of bookmarks from something, an estate sale, I'm sure. This is a piece of that, and I know y'all have seen it. I had all tablecloths and curtain things that somebody had cut for a wedding. And that's a piece, that's what this is a piece of. And it's doubled, so it's about 2 yards. And I put a little wrist tomato pincushion in there with all the accoutrements on it, everything that came on it. there is some of this green. I think this is called ruching. It's a sheer fabric. It's not a completely sheer fabric. It's somewhat sheer. And they do that little bunching thing. And that is a yard and a half. That. And then there is a card of buttons, a card of snaps. There's a couple missing, but these are vintage ones. They're 25 cents. I don't know the age or anything on these, but they're great darning needles. And so if you need needles for stitching your spines, really good for that. There is a quilt binding, finest percale, 4 yards. This is not vintage, it's new, but I included it because it's great. Buy that and use that in your projects. Then there is this vintage pattern. And there is a piece of fabric, 2 wooden spools. Come on. Some of I was pulling the thread off of the other day. So you're not going to be able to sew with that thread. I'm just telling you. And then there is a fat quarter of this fabric. And that's it for this one. This is a small box. I tried to do some with different, ranges of things. And I loved that tape when I found it. And I loved that pattern with those ladies on it. And so that is it on this one. All right, let me do that. Let me measure it. I can't remember. I can't remember what I measured. I have to come over a little bit. So this is about 9 inches wide. I have to go over just a little bit. Actually, I just do the side. About 9.5. And I believe they're almost 3 inches. But at least 2 5/8 inch in height. And it's Hecha a Mano Nicaragua. Box. If there's no interest in it, then that's okay. I'll put that one aside and do something different. We can switch off and do something different. So we'll just set this aside. You can just put a stop and lose, and we'll set it aside.
Okay.
I do have a couple more empty ones.
Pearl?
And this is just
Pearl?
yes.
Minute 8.
Oh, okay.
Before
Okay.
my
Well, you
son.
okay,
And Sue
that's fine.
put in at 8:25, but it was further down and I had already put in the stop. So it goes to Debbie.
Okay. Thank
It's
you,
just
Debbie.
there's a little lag, so as you put it, we had to. You told me to just put in the stop. So I did.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Debbie says, "Hey Pearl, give it to Suze."
Are you sure? I know Dare's gotten a couple. Okay, thank you. But I'm going to give it to her for the $8. Okay, Suze, it's yours. You're sweet, Dare.
That's so sweet.
Dare is one of the real givers. We got a lot of them in this group. Thank you very much. Put this over here. All right, are you guys tired of this and you want to see something else? You tell me. I want to bring you what you need. And I think maybe around 7:30, we'll go ahead and stop. And I think I'm going to take a nice long hot soak in the tub tonight.
That's a good thing.
So, are you guys interested in the empty cigar boxes? Yeah, we'll keep going for a little bit longer, but my body is just beginning to tell me it's been a week. So this is 6.5.
Well, we have 23 people here, and we did not today, all day today, not even do one giveaway.
No, we haven't.
Giveaway. I mean, you can turn it on me and I'll do it, or you can do it, whatever you want. But we should do one. They've been with us all day, and I hope you come back tomorrow again. And while I'm sitting here punching in for Pearl, I am putting those page packs together that we're going to have tomorrow. So I do hope you come back tomorrow. And Pearl, so what would you like to do?
I can do some giveaways.
And remember, I can't switch it to me. I am putting your names in, and it keeps growing. Although you are buying from Pearl, we are keeping account, and I have all your names in here, and every little while I fill up the jars some more. So don't think I'm forgetting you guys. Your names are in here, and it just gives you more opportunities to win. And I give you good luck, because tomorrow at the end of the sale, we are going to do the drawing for the 2 journals. And good luck, everybody. Just putting more names in there. Just went off. I missed some. Here we go. I missed some. I was putting them on the side as I went in. So you can switch it back to Pearl. Pearl, you can switch it back if you're ready.
Okay.
And
okay.
I wanted to coming along nicely.
It is getting nice and full. Thank you, everybody. It's getting full because you're shopping, and we appreciate it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to do something that's similar. And so we will do a number. If you want to put it in, Luz, is 1 to 50, closest without going over. And we'll do these ribbons. This has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, and they are a yard each. 6 trims at 1 yard each. Let me see if that's what this says. This doesn't say, but I think it is about the same thing. So you guys can see I'm using things and getting them out of my life, my space. And if I keep it for another 10 years, I might finally get rid of all the stuff I don't need. I'm still, I still have stuff. I would buy things like this when they were marked down for church to use in the different things we did in the art group at church. And so I had a lot more than this. This is just the last of it. So,
Well, tomorrow's going to be my last sale. And then I'm just going to mod for Pearl whenever she wants to do her sales. And I'm going to do videos till I'm able to set up my website and get my stuff done, and some craft and chat. And hopefully you come in, all you ladies come and visit. Exciting.
I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 people have put their number in. All right, ladies, come on. Even if you haven't shopped, it's okay.
You came to visit us, put a number in. We appreciate that you came by. It says we have 20 people in the chat on my phone. We don't have 20 numbers.
No, I count 2, 4, 6, 8 people have put numbers in. I show 19 on mine, and we're 2 of them, so 17.
Yeah.
All right, we're just going to give it another minute, and then we're going to put in a stop.
You let me know when to hit that stop. I'm going to give it a few more minutes just in case somebody sneaks in there. You know, the lag is horrible today. It's been horrible.
Yeah, the lag is really bad.
Lag's been horrible all day.
Actually, it's been horrible for months now.
But today, because I don't go on in the daytime, I found it really bad. I usually don't go on in the daytime. So I couldn't really say. What do you think? You think it's time?
Yeah, go ahead and put in the stop.
Okay. There's the stop. It's
Okay,
right at
fantastic. Let me get that random number generator up.
Okay.
So I was sitting on the log. Random number generator. All right. 1 to 50. Make sure I change that this time. Oh, number 1. Do that again.
Okay.
27.
27.
It'll be hard to get 4 people that over 1.
Well, Tammy's 26. She's very close.
Yeah.
Let's see. And next it would be Lisa Jameson's 38. She's up there, but she's there. Then, there's a 32. So it would be Tammy, I believe, Suze, Lisa, and Dolores.
Okay, Tammy, you get to choose first. Oh, come on.
Blue one for Tammy.
Tammy wants blue?
Yeah.
You got it. All right.
Next will be Suze, because you got the next. Suze.
Yeah, Suze, pick a color. You're welcome, Tammy.
Suze will take C.
Okay.
Then goes Lisa.
All right, Lisa, which color? Now, this is like a pale mint. Or maybe you might even want to call it a seafoam. I don't know. When I see that color. Okay.
And the last person will be Dolores.
Okay. And thank you all for being here today. It's been so disjointed and filled with technical issues. We appreciate you sticking with us and hanging with us and not giving up.
Is that right? Okay. Let me see. That's what I seen. Did I miss anybody? Do you see something? Did you see something different there?
Well, Dolores is 46.
But there was nobody over at the Lisa. Do you see any of the numbers? Correct us. Please help us. See 32, 20, 4, 12, 38, 26, 46, 14, and
Well, Karen came in under your stop, and we can go ahead and include her.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. But even 13, 14, those are all under 26, and the number was 27. So we went up, or should we have gone down?
It's okay. Dolores will get this one, and Karen, I'm going to put you down for this one. Actually, I can't. I'm not going to.
Oh, I understand. She said I should have went under instead of over 27. I went over. I kept going up. You understand? So
Yes.
Okay. You understand what I did?
Yes.
I went over 27 and kept going up high. She said I should have went under.
Yeah. It's okay. Lots of little goodies. So, all right, ladies, you got to help me out here because my brain is just tired. You got to tell me what you want to see because I'm floundering with what to pick next. I have a few more cigar boxes. I've got more fabric bundles. I've got books. I really need to move books because if I don't, then I have to lug those boxes up.
Thank you, dear.
Into the attic, and I don't want to do that. Oh, Lisa, you're going to get about that. Oh, you're going to get one anyway. You need it more than I do, Lisa. I promise you need it more than I do. I've got napkins. I mean, if we've got napkin people here, but I've got books. I've got more of that stationery that we didn't get to yesterday.
You do napkins enough today. Do books. I keep encouraging the books, girl. I'm sorry.
I know.
I keep encouraging.
Let's do these. We didn't get to do these yesterday, and these aren't going to be. I didn't get these put into crinkle because I hate the crinkle sound. So this is. I don't know how many were here yesterday. I am tired. I'll give it just a little bit longer though, because I've got all this massive amount of stuff that needs to go away. I did the stationery yesterday, and I put together these small bundles. It's just 2 pieces of onion skin and an envelope, and I was going to do these for $1. As a happy Thanksgiving. It's going to be a good Thanksgiving this year. I don't have to cook. So are y'all interested in the onion skin paper and the other stationery? This is not onion. This is not onion skin. Some of it's not. Some of it's just nice stationery.
How many do you have, or just till they finish?
They finish. I mean, I've got a bunch, and then a couple of packs that have other stuff in it. So that's more stuff. So I've got quite a few of these. Let's do this one. 1, 2.
So if I have
3,
some great books,
4,
come tomorrow, I'll pull them.
5, 6. I have 6 sets of this for $1. $1. It's vintage stationery from different hotels around the world. This particular one is Hacienda, I can't say that word, in the Yucatan, Mexico. And it's got the airmail envelope. All of these envelopes are stuck. You'll have to steam it.
Okay, excuse me. I just want to answer Patricia. I'm so sorry, Patricia. Obviously, I'm not like everybody else, and I thought to go up. I didn't think to go down. Most of the time, the ladies help me in the chat. I'm not the best smart, but I do put a whole lot of effort. I will send you something, and I apologize for that. And happy Thanksgiving. And just enjoy. Stay with us and enjoy if you like. And Sue's, I put it in, and Sue's would like the onion skin times 3. And I put it in $1 set.
Patricia, would you like the black or the gray? If you don't tell me, you're going to get my pick. So I know it's really okay. Really, really, really want these
be happy and
to go away.
Place, and we like it to be a pleasant place, so we'll both do it.
I know you're not going anywhere, but these are. One of these is coming to your home. You get to pick, or I get to pick. So if you really hate one of these, great. Done. I really, really, really want this stuff to go away. So
that's why I stay with her. That's why I stay with her. I know how much she wants it to go away. She's going to do great art with us and for herself. And I'm looking forward to it.
I can't do anything until I get this stuff to go away.
Oh, it's fine, Pearl. It's fine. We're little at a time.
Thank you. All right. And Sue's wanted 3 of these. Let me get a file folder.
Okay. So now we're going back to the chat. Suits wanted 3, and Dolores would like 3 also.
Oh. I have file folders, but I can't get to them. There we go. Right. Dolores gets 3. And thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. I love this onion skin.
And Sue said, Pearl, do you have another gray? I'll trade my red if you do.
I don't. Those were the last 2. I have the black and white. Would you rather have that than the red? If you would, just let me know. Oh, you're welcome, Dolores. And I have 1 set of this one. Well, this is a little bit different set. So this has got 1 airmail envelope from this hotel and 3 pieces, because this is all the no, actually there's 4 pieces. So I'm going to do this $1.50. It's got this awesome, I'm sorry, it's flopping all over the place. Okay, that works. It's got this awesome border at the bottom. So there's 4 of this and airmail envelope that has the header that matches for 50 cents. Okay. I'm switching.
Oh, that is so cool. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, Patricia.
That's
Great.
We've got such sweet ladies in here. They're all so sweet.
Nice crowd. Nice crowd. Great people.
It is. Is anybody interested in this one for $1.50?
Okay, I didn't put that one in. I thought you were doing something else. Do you want me to put it again, or we just let it run?
Yeah, just if anybody speaks up.
These I had them at this one that I put in because you said the other one's $1. This one's different price. So I'm gonna put it in at a different price now, okay?
Okay.
So stationery and
Okay. I don't have any more file folders, but I've got file folder paper.
there's $1. I put it in.
Okay. Thank you.
This way there won't be no confusion.
That's right. I'm so thankful. I have a temper. I mean, y'all may not think that I do, but I have a temper. And I can be just as ugly. But I choose to try to restrain myself and be different. I've always had a temper. And it took me a while to
The stationery set goes today. I apologize because I'm watching the chat and I know you're
okay.
watching. And then Amanda sent me too, Pearl, but I think she's talking to you and answering you and not asking about stationery.
Okay, I put that in here so it won't smushed. And I'll bring this little setup next. These are, it's a Greenville, North Carolina hotel. And I did the same thing again. This is not onion skin, but it's really nice stationery. It's got the matching envelope. It's got this image on the corner. Hey, Amanda. Well, I can lose my temper with most of them, but I try to watch what's coming out of my mouth. But here's what is the honest truth. We can sometimes control our mouth, but it's controlling our thoughts that can be the real challenge, because I might not say the word, but I was thinking it. And if I'm thinking it, then it's wrong thoughts to have. So I have to be careful about that, because God doesn't differentiate between those two. His word says, let the words of your mouth and the meditation of your heart be, what is it? I can't remember. So I have such a hard time with memory now. It's very frustrating to not be able to remember things that I know. Be acceptable.
I didn't think you were upset. I'm sorry, Pearl. I didn't think you were upset. I just wanted to make sure you weren't unhappy because you're here with us. And
No.
be happy.
No, I'm not unhappy. I'm not unhappy at all.
We just wanted to make sure you were happy. And that was all. No other reason.
So I have to worry about my thoughts, not what comes out of my mouth so much all the time. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 of these, and these are 75 cents a set because it's not the onion skin. And I have 8 of them.
Okay.
Yes. Acceptable in your sight. Oh, my Lord, my rock and my redeemer. Yes, yes. I grew up in total chaos. Both my mother and my stepfather were alcoholics. They were functioning alcoholics. They worked. But it was a really challenging life. And thanks to my grandmother, thanks to the Lord, I had enough common sense to not run away and live on the, which I thought about. All right, Amanda would like 1. Thank you, Amanda.
And Dolores would like 3. And Tammy would like 2, please.
Okay. And so it's taken a while for me to let go of things I cannot change and forgive people. Forgiveness, that was a really hard thing. And I had a breakthrough on that when I learned that what forgiveness really was. That it's not, doesn't have, this one's a little mushy. I'm going to give you these 2. It's not an emotion. Forgiveness doesn't have anything to do with your feelings, how you feel about what happened. It doesn't let somebody get away with what they've done. That's not what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is a choice. We do all have a story. My father lived within 30 miles, and I never met him until I was in my 20s and had 2 children. So, but I learned that forgiveness sets me free. It set me free when I finally was able to choose to forgive. When we choose to forgive, that can work in the other person and in us. So that set me free. That was Eric is 28, so 28 years. But up until then, I lived a life full of anger and bitterness and frustration. And so being set free is wonderful. All right. I have this little pack. This came in this envelope and I left it in the envelope. It's a glassine bag that has seen some days. And this is, it's not a fine cotton, it's not a fine rag stationery, but it's a very nice paper. Some of them do have some little bumps and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 pages. It's got that cute image at the top, but it's the Nassau Tavern Hotel in Princeton, New Jersey. And there are 4 envelopes that are not stuck together. How about that? And I'll do this set for $2 to the first me. But the idea, weekend, I went to a ladies' retreat, and it wasn't a fancy retreat, but it was excellent. And it really broke down a lot of things for me. And I went back to work. And the mean girls of school in school turn into the mean girls at work.
Okay, that goes to Jude, please.
Okay, thank you, Jude. And so I had a jelly that I would buy at a little British store near us, and it wasn't terribly expensive, but it wasn't cheap. And the girl, the office manager, threw it out, and it was over half full because she was cleaning out the refrigerator. Well, I can see throwing away old bags of food and stuff, but not my. And I went in there that Monday, and I went to get it, and it was gone. And I got so upset, and I knew it was, and God whispered to me, and he said, and she'll probably do it again. And I was able to let go of it. I learned that I don't have to get upset. I don't have to get angry. I can let it go.
It's a beautiful thing. Pearl, are we going to continue selling? Are we going?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Do you want to continue selling, or you want to put me on? What are we gonna do? Do you want me to sell tomorrow? What do you want to do?
Well, I've got a little bit more of the stationery. If they're interested, I'll be glad to show it.
Great. Go ahead.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sets. These are from Ella. So there's 2. This is not onion skin paper. And so I'm going to do these for 70 cents. It does have the long onion skin airmail envelope, which is stuck. And how many did I say I had? 8?
You said you had 9.
I think that's what I said. 7? Okay. Nope, 8. I have 8.
Okay.
Actually, I have 4, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 sets for 75 cents.
I didn't hear the price. I heard 7, but I don't know if you said 70 cents or 75 cents.
75.
Thank you. Sorry.
You lose.
Just want to make sure.
Okay. That's right. I think we do have a sensitivity because we have lived through things. Okay. Thank you, dear B. And Tammy, too. Thank you, Tammy. Okay.
There were like 2 more.
Okay, sure. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I'll just keep these 2 for me because I didn't keep any of this back for me. So that gives me a little bit. It gives me perfect. Alrighty, let's see. I've got this little package, another glassine that has seen some happier days. And this is the Somerset in Boston. got a little tiny fine texture to it. Not a heavy texture, but a fine texture. You've got one large envelope. It's not stuck. Shocked. You've got, it doesn't say postcard on it, but you've got these little cards that say Somerset Hotel. Maybe this is where you leave cards at the desk or whatever. I don't know. Or I guess it could be a postcard. 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's got that pretty. And then there's a smaller envelope that is stuck. And 2 postcards. And we'll do this set for $2 to the first me. And let me show you the image at the top. Isn't that pretty? Their teletype number and their telefax number and their Kenmore number. I have no idea what a Kenmore number is. Does anybody else? Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all. This is a big mishmash. And you get the folder because I know you would love work with all that wonderful grungy manila. And it is just a mishmash. I don't know what's in this. I did open it. Let me. I opened this one and then I didn't open any others that were. So this is just some envelopes all stuck with their hotel. But they'll make some yummy stuff. And here's just one sheet from the Commodore. Whoa. And then this is Armstrong Furnace Company. So I don't know how those got in there, but they were in there and they're all stuck together. That's another one. So there's more of those. This is a large envelope from that Hotel Commodore, but it doesn't have the building on it. Business Reply. Headland Hotel. Howard Johnson Motor Lodge. I did not try to take them. They're stuck this way. Here are some green ones. This is Carolina's Finest. You can see it's stuck. So if you're good at getting these things unstuck, you'll have 2 pieces of stationery. Then there are several just blank envelopes. They have an address from Decatur, Georgia. Some yumminess there. This has the same address, just one sheet. Hotel Andrew Jackson in Knoxville, Tennessee. You've got 5 envelopes. And I'm not counting them, but you can have quite a few pages of stationery. Hotel Floridian. It looks like maybe about 4 or 5 pages that are nicely aged. That's Tampa. The Biscayne Hotel. This is a nice weight stationery too. It's not just plain paper. So 5 or 6 pages from the Biscayne. Here's one from the U.S. Naval School Office Candidate, Newport, Rhode Island. Here's one from that same Nassau Tavern Hotel in Princeton, New Jersey. Here's a Kanoko Engineering Works piece of stationery. Bell Beach Hotel. It's got, some rough edges, but it's there. And some inner office letterhead memo paper, 2 pieces that are pink, and $4. That is so true. Stay true to you. Okay, I'm going to just put it in a stationery bundle. Oops. I hate her key. I hate her computer. Okay, it's in now.
Pearl, did you forget I was here?
No, I said what it was, but I thought you might have.
No, I didn't hear you. I was waiting.
Oh, I told you. Stationery bundle, $4.
I didn't hear you. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You want me to get off, Pearl?
No. I didn't hear you, and I thought you might have either muted or stepped away for a reason.
I wouldn't just leave without telling you. And
Thank you, Jude. I appreciate that. All right, and this is the last one. Yes, it's Hotel Metropole. And it's Brussels. Everything that's in this folder is Brussels, has Brussels on it. So this is the Metropole catalog. And there's more stuff in the back. I didn't even see that. Oh, it's because it's kind of tucked in there. Let's see. Okay, that's the center. So this has got more paper in it. And this is onion skin. This is pretty aged onion skin. So I did not even know those were back there. Let me get that together. All right. So this is an onion skin. You can see straight through it. And I'm not going to count the pages, but you can see that you've got probably at least 10 pages here. Yep, you can see through onion skin. This is heavier than onion skin, but you can still see through it faintly. Okay, and quite a good little bit of that. I'm not counting it, but there's a minimum of 8 sheets, probably a little bit more, probably closer to 10. So you've got those 2 packs right there. You've got 3 airmail envelopes. There's that are the onion skin, and you can see the airplanes. And it says Brussels. Then there are, I think there's 2. Yeah. Nope, 3. There's 3 of this little stationery paper. And it looks like 6 of these little envelopes. And these have almost the weight of this airmail, but maybe double the thickness, the feel, the crinkly feel. And so there's those. And then you've got this binder. And look at that. Look at that yummy. Let me get it up there where you can see it. This looks like a piece of construction paper that got put in here. Tied in there at the very back of this brochure with this green ribbon or green string cord. So let's look at and just put this in for, you've got about 20 sheets of onion skin. I'm going to say $7. Look at that. Is that not cute?
Me?
Yes, please. If you'll just put it in at a flat price,
Okay.
$7. Can't. That's a beach. Yeah, there you go. Beach scene. Mountains. So some cute images in here.
Okay, that one's sold. Hey,
Okay.
Jude purchase and gift to Debbie.
Okay.
That was so
Awesome.
sweet, Jude.
Thank you, Jude.
Do you have 2 sets?
No, this is it. That's the only one.
Jude, there's only 1 set. I thought maybe I missed something. But she said me to gift to Debbie, I pay, and then she said 1 to Debbie from me, I pay. But I thought, okay.
No, there's only this. This is the only one. Now I've got the 2 different onion skins in here. So maybe that's why you thought there were 2. But this was just 1 set, Jude. And Jude, if we could have a conversation, we need to figure a time. Over the holidays, I won't have the little one. And we can figure out a time where we can have a conversation where I can figure out that Italian wrapping paper for you, okay? Oh, I have the fat finger typos too. I've got some books. I've got some, and this is sitting right here. I've put these out before. It's been a little while. These Mentor magazines that are 1923. Is anybody interested in these? You mean the grungy, gritty thread that I threw away?
I thought you were gonna send them to Debbie. Not Debbie.
Oh yeah, she said never mind.
Okay.
You're wanting to gift that on, huh, Debbie? You want to gift that on? I do have books. I have several books right here, and then I've got a stack behind me. I did find another typewriting book, college course. It is 1938. It's the kind where you can flip it and stand up. And it's a Greg typewriter book. And if you would just put this in as an offer up,
Okay.
It's started at $1. There will be a small reserve on it, but not an outrageous reserve. So, but you've got all this typewriting in it. Somebody paper clipped some of their typing. Ratty. It was grungy ratty. I had to cut it and it just shredded. And I'll measure the cover so you know what, if you want to do a book that flips up, that would make a great look.
I love the color of the cover.
Mm-hmm.
So beautiful.
Yep. I'll send them to you. I got plenty of that. This is 8.5 inches by 11.25. It is a little, it's a little bit bigger up here, but right in here it's about 1/2 inch, a little over 1/2 inch.
Thank you, Patricia, for starting us off.
Veda Dickey, 2508 Liberty Street, Trenton, New Jersey. So this book came from New Jersey. They moved down here, and then it wound up. Where did I get this? I think this was an estate sale. Nice different fonts on this page. And here too. And you've got the different keyboard graphics. Yeah, the birds do like those. I remember sitting in typing class. Jug, butter, fun, run, gun, gum, bug, butt, that, thy, try, fry. Man, I don't miss that. What were you saying, Luz?
I said Amanda's in at 4.
Oh, okay, thank you, Amanda.
So
Got more different graphics on this side. Oh, you won't do any stitching with these little pieces. They shredded. There's no width. All right, I'm going to turn it this way. You could glue it down for bird's nest. Actually, that's why I put it in a baggie, because I kept thinking it would work great. I watched a video on doing that, doing faux handmade paper, where they put little bits of thread. I like that. Secretary, yep. And couching. I'm not sure what that is, but we're talking little. You can't even thread it through your needle. It just shredded. So you stitch it down. You take the small threads and you bunch it and you stitch it down. I want to see that. Okay, send me pictures. This is some real change in fonts and out here. If you're going to use it for collage or pockets and that kind of thing. And then that got larger. A lot of different changes in it. I know. I can't see the needle, the eye of the needle anymore. Okay. If you want to put a last call in, Luz, please.
I missed the last call.
There's some more different. And Amanda is there at 4. So if somebody wants to beat Amanda out for it, that's great. If not, Amanda's going to get it for $4. Actually, they need to teach this to the kids again. I guess they have keyboarding classes. There's some nice pieces to be used.
There's programs now that you can learn to type, and the information you got on there, they don't let you pass till you master like all your main keys. Then when you master that, then you can add another letter. Then you keep going till you add all the letters and the numbers, and then you have to go by. Then they work on speed.
Yeah.
They don't do it in books anymore.
There's handwriting in here. Yeah, I had to do those. I worked through a temp agency, so I would have to go in and take tests so they could see my keyboarding skills. And they looked at every stroke. It's got some good stuff in it. All right. I think Miss Amanda's gotten this. I can't see anything else. Do you?
No, I was looking now because it went down. Nope, Amanda. It's Amanda's. Congrats, okay. Amanda.
Congratulations, Amanda. Okay, I think I am going to have to call it a night. I'm just really tired. And if we're going to do this tomorrow, I think I need to take a break and get a good restful night tonight so that I can have the energy for tomorrow. And then I know Thursday I don't have to cook or anything, so I can rest. I can start getting everybody's orders together and do that. So I think we're going to call it a night, but I would like to show you guys this, and you can think about it and tell me if you're interested, because we've got several. We don't sell essential oils, but we use essential oils. And this is it's an ornament for your tree. I would have to see how many we have. My daughter wanted to get some of these out of her way, and she handed them today and said, see if you can sell this. So it's an ornament. If you've got an artificial tree, you can hang this on the tree, and you put the little wooden sticks in up here. Put a few drops of oil, and I've got pine. And if you've got an artificial tree, it helps give your house that more live tree effect. So you guys can let me know if you're interested tomorrow. I know I got at least 3, maybe 4. I like to I use my diffusers all the time. But they get a live tree. And so she saw those in the laundry room, and she said, would you please take those? I think we could probably do $10. I think the ornament costs more than that, but that was a couple of years ago, and we need to just get them out of the way.
Thank you.
I think we might have 3 or 4. I'll have to just look and see. But this is an awesome oil, and you can see it's sealed. It's not open. So I can do these tomorrow, or you can send me an email. But I saw it was sitting here on my desk, and I wanted to mention it. And what I'm going to do before we go is I'm going to do a giveaway of this cigar box. It's the little small one, cute size. So we've got 22 people. Let's do 1 through 50.
Okay.
Is it labeled with the Yes, it's labeled. Need a nice magnifier to read it, though. I can't read it. And I believe they sell these in all over the world.
And is this for everybody? Or is this just for the
This is for everybody that's purchased.
Okay.
So if you've made a purchase tonight, it doesn't matter how much, then put your number in the drawing. And I'll stick a little something pretty in here too. Oh, and Dare, you won this in a giveaway. And when I was going through boxes, I found it. It has your name on it. So I'm going to make sure it goes to your house this time and doesn't stay here. It did not want to leave. It ran away and hid in a box. And I have one here for Tina O too. In my packing to move over here, it got in the wrong box. I feel like pretty tired, and I feel like if I get a really good night's rest tonight, then I'll be great for tomorrow. And I'll get some organization done in the morning where I have things. I've already got from Sunday sale, everybody's things are all together. I've got to cut the fabric and get that with it, but I've got it everything, looking in pretty good shape. So it doesn't matter what time I go to bed. I wake up at 6:35, so I'll be up early. Well, I try, but I sure do fail a lot. But I just appreciate y'all being so kind and just sweet when I mess up. I'm working on it. I'm working on, getting things better organized since I've got more space. And having these few days, a little one will help. And then at Christmas, she's going to be taking some time off, so that'll help then too. Okay, we've got how many numbers do we have in? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers so far. Anybody else? Karen, if you're still out there, come on in and put your number in. Now, Jude and Dare, I'm gonna take your comment. I'm gonna remove your comments, not because they're offensive, but because we can keep the numbers all together. Well, it didn't take them out. I thought that it would. Well, we just have to make sure we see Patricia underneath the messages. Okay, Luz?
I see her.
Okay.
You want me to put in the stop?
Yep, I think so.
Okay.
If somebody else comes in, we'll add them to it.
Okay.
Here's my phone. Thank you, Jude. All right. Hey, Betty, how are you? Yeah, we're ending. I've been a little under the weather. I've had a little bit of stress going on the last few days, and if we're going to sell again tomorrow, I feel like I really just need to I'm going to take a hot bath, something I don't typically do. Sit with some thoughts. Amanda's number's not there. Amanda? Amanda, calling Amanda.
Betty, you're welcome to come join us tomorrow. We'll be selling at my loose. Gonna try again.
We had technical issues today. It's been a challenging day. She may have had to step away. You know how it is about kids. It's a mom thing. Oh, Betty. Usually I go till late. You know that. I usually go until about 10 o'clock. But today I've just had a challenging day. She must have. All right. Well, go ahead. You've got the stop in. I'm going to do the generator. Number 5.
Okay, let's take a peek. Everyone is over. The closest is number 7. But you said without going
Well,
over.
let me just generate again.
Okay.
Number 7.
We have a 7. I thought I saw a 7. Yes. Dear B.
Dear B.
Congrats, dear.
Congratulations, dear B. Thank you very, very much. And thank you guys for hanging with us today through all the technical difficulties and all the issues. And have this flip and flop.
I hope you all come back tomorrow. We're going to start at noon. And we hope to see you all there. Thank you so much.
There we go. And you can see it's getting jammed. And Betty, if you come tomorrow, we've been doing, Luz has got some beautiful giveaways. She's giving away 2 different journals and lots of goodies to use. And everybody that's made a purchase has gotten their name in the jar for every purchase. Come in, and even though you haven't been here for the last couple days, if you come in tomorrow and you buy some things, you're going to get your name in the jar and you'll have a chance to win. She's got 2 journals that she's giving away. Thank you, Jude. And thank you, Patricia and Laura and Karen, and going up the list. I don't want to miss anybody. Tammy and Betty, thanks for popping in. And Dolores, thanks for being with us. And Nikki G, thanks for coming and hanging with us and for making purchases. I really appreciate it.
Thank you all.
Yep.
Thank you all. Each and every one of you. Good night, ladies. Hope to see you tomorrow.
Hope everybody sleeps well tonight. Have a good sleep, and we'll see you tomorrow, I hope. Bye. Carrie, we're going. Try to come tomorrow at 12, okay? We're go to Luz's channel again tomorrow and see if we can make that work. Love you too, ladies. Catch you tomorrow.
Okay.